Welcome, friends. Today we are going to explore one of the most important manuals written by the great Burmese scholar monk, Venerable Ledi Sayadaw. It's called the Sammādiṭṭhi Dīpani, the Manual of Right View. In this session, we'll look at three things: how right view clarifies our understanding of Kamma and rebirth, how it frames the Four Noble Truths, and how it warns us against wrong views that obstruct practice. Let's begin with Kamma and rebirth. Right view means seeing things as they truly are. And one of the most basic truths is that our actions have consequences. Kamma means intentional action. Every thought, word, and deed plants a seed. Some seeds are wholesome, rooted in generosity, kindness, and wisdom. Others are unwholesome, rooted in greed, hatred, and delusion. These seeds ripen into results, sometimes in this life, sometimes in future lives. Rebirth is the continuation of this process. When conditions are present, consciousness arises again. Right view helps us understand that rebirth is not random, it is conditioned by karma. Just as a farmer reaps what he sows, beings inherit the results of their actions. This understanding gives us responsibility. It shows us that our choices matter not only now but across lifetimes. Now let's turn to the Four Noble Truths. Right view is the lens through which we see them clearly. The first truth is that life is marked by dukkha, suffering, unsatisfactoriness. Right view doesn't deny joy, but it sees that even joy is impermanent and therefore unreliable. The second truth is that craving and ignorance are the causes of suffering. Right view sees that clinging to what is impermanent inevitably leads to pain. The third truth is that suffering can cease. Right view recognizes that liberation is possible, and the fourth truth is the path, the Noble Eightfold Path. Right view is the very first factor of that path, because without seeing clearly, we cannot walk wisely. Think of it like setting out on a journey. If your map is wrong, you'll get lost. Right view is the correct map. It shows us where suffering comes from, how it can end, and the way to freedom. Finally, let's talk about wrong views. Ledi Sayadaw warns us that wrong views are dangerous because they obstruct practice. Some people believe that actions have no consequences, that karma is meaningless. Others believe that everything is predetermined, that effort doesn't matter. Still others cling to the idea of a permanent self and unchanging soul. These wrong views block the path. They lead to negligence, to clinging, to despair. Right view cuts through these illusions. It shows us that actions do matter, that effort is essential, and that the self we cling to is just a collection of conditions. When we abandon wrong views, practice becomes possible. When we cultivate right view, wisdom grows. So today we've explored the Sammādiṭṭhi Dīpani. We've seen how right view clarifies karma and rebirth, how it frames the Four Noble Truths, and how it warns us against wrong views. Carry this awareness into daily life. Notice how your actions plant seeds. Reflect on the Four Noble Truths as the map of practice. Guard against wrong views that lead you astray, and cultivate right view, the foundation of wisdom. Thank you for joining me. May your practice bring clarity, peace, and freedom.